Joseph Meldrum writes, "Hello AMC, my question is about when an actor becomes a known entity. I can remember a time when I was the only one who knew who Scarlett Johansson was. Nobody knew who I was talking about when I was referencing Lost in Translation. For a while she became that one girl from the island, and her appearance in superhero movies has greatly increased the spread of scarlet fever. Do you have to be well known and or well liked to be considered an A-list actor? Thanks."
Well, Joseph, I must be cooler than you because I heard of Scarlett Johansson before Lost in Translation. She played Thor Birch's best friend in Ghost World by Terry Zwigoff, based on the Daniel Clowes comic book. So in terms of an A-list actor, well-known, well-liked, yes, but there's more. There's talent and fan base. I mean, you would, and it also depends on a bunch of different things. So you can take a look at, I don't know, like someone like Michael Fassbender. I consider him an A-list talent. He's not as well known as some other people, you know. If you ask, you know, the casual movie fan, who's Michael Fassbender, they'll be like, who? Right. And then you'd have to say, oh, he plays Magneto, you know, and then they'll say, oh, yeah, that guy. You take someone like Keanu Reeves. He's actually well known and well liked, but he's not super talented, and his fan base is not as big as some other people. So it's tough. It's a lot of factors. What do you guys think?
I agree. We talked about this not too long ago with what exactly makes A-list, because I was arguing the fact that I think Jake Gyllenhaal is an A-list actor. And then some people at the table were saying no, because he's never been in that big blockbuster movie. But as far as talent and fame, like, I think most people do know who Gyllenhaal is, but I also agree that, you know, with Fassbender, even Tom Hardy, so many times with Tom Hardy I brought up he's one of the best out there, but people not in our space, like, you know, my mom would be like, who? Yeah, and so, but those guys are poised to be more famous than they are, but I think that they're A-list talent because the amount of, when you think of an A-list, you got to think about like when the agents and the studio people are looking at their list of people. Fassbender was number 3 behind DiCaprio, Bale, and then Fassbender. That's A-list, you know, regardless of how famous he is or not. So I'm talking about for jobs, but you know, when it's just, if you poise them on a list, I think that's how you would determine it. Yeah, it's like the list with the agents and us knowing about them, and then the wider people, like you're saying, and things like tabloids and red carpets and who people want to see more of. You know, it's like Angelina Jolie and George Clooney, and they all, who I consider A-list actors, even though I'd say that some of the lesser known people are probably better actors than some of those big names. So I think it's just when an actor transitions from us, people like us knowing, film geeks knowing about them, to people just on the street knowing about them. There seems to be like the A-list in terms of talent, and then the A-list in terms of fame, I guess. And then there's some that have both of them. So. Well, that's the mixture too. You mentioned Keanu Reeves, so too, because Keanu Reeves is obviously super famous. Everyone knows who he is from the things he's done in the past. But if you look at that list, even when Doctor Strange came out, right? He was rumored on there, but I bet you he was like number 10 or 15 down on the list because he's a likable bad actor. He's not that he right now with John Wick. He is a little bit back on top with the fans because he delivered in that movie. But you want to see him more kicking face than you want to see him acting. Whereas Bradley Cooper is really famous, and he's also got that talent as well.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.